Okay, so if you want to cook eggs like a mad lad, you gotta do one thing first. You gotta start a fire. So let's go do that. Got matches right here. You can use a torch, or you can be a crazy mad lad and do it like, oh shoot, this isn't working. Okay, and do it the way primitive technology does, and just yeet 2 sticks together, and then it'll make a nice big old fire. Got a little bit of a burn right there. You know, my fire skills ain't too great, but no, that's fine, because we're gonna wing it. We're gonna set this on fire and put it over there. Yeah, basically we're gonna start a fire. Now after a little bit of work, the fire has gone to about this size. So while you're waiting, you can have some snack time and get some diabetes. Gotta love type 2. Now that the fire is going nicer and good, we're gonna put some 2 logs over them. They should preferably be wet, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. And then we're gonna put a cast iron pan on it. I've used a rock before, but we're just gonna do a cast iron pan because they're nicer to use. And oh, wait, it's hot. Oh boy. And just be careful, because this is obviously a burn hazard. The pan's hot now, so we have some oil, which you don't really find from your chickens, but we got some from the grocery store. You don't really need oil, but it's gonna help to stop the sticking, so let's just put that in there. You can see that this is actually not a level stove. And you want to take your eggs. These are from my neighbor's chickens. Where are we gonna crack these? Let's crack them right there. Okay, so I think the pan's a bit too hot. Oh, these are some nice eggs. Oh, let's go. So it got way too hot and the egg's burning now, so we're gonna go plus ultra. Oh god. Okay, I used some leaves there to stop myself from getting burned, but I got pretty hot. And now, yeah, we're just gonna wait for these to cool off. So our eggs kind of got burned. I would suggest heating up the pan and then putting the eggs on, because the residual heat will certainly heat them. So these leaves are wet and the handle's cooled off now. So I do have a little bit more time to work with it, but not too much. So we're gonna take this, just flip it over. Oh! That's hot. So that's how you cook eggs like a mad lad, but it's not very successful. So I'm gonna blame this failure on my neighbor. How do the eggs taste?
Pretty good. They actually taste like...
So James just said they taste better than when he cooks them in his own kitchen. But I think that's his own problem, because when I go try and eat it, it's kind of burnt.
Eggs.
Yes, it's actually not that bad, but it's not that good either. Because that video was pretty short and all YouTube cares about is watch time, I've decided to combine it with another video with fire montage, so stay if you want to see that. Today we're going to be making a farm and also feeding chickens. This is a spot in the yard that's going to be getting a lot of sun. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be clearing all this stuff out, and then we're going to put some sticks in, or some logs, and we'll put some compost in and some dirt inside those logs, so we'll have almost an elevated bed to grow stuff in. And so once we have that, we can just put whatever we want in. Right now we're thinking of putting strawberries and raspberries. months later, this is what the garden looks like. It has this fence around it. It doesn't really keep the chickens out over there, but it does deter them from the garden. And you can simply take off this fence right here, or jump the fence like my neighbor just did. And then you can go into the garden and tend to the plants. And we never ended up doing raspberries. We ended up doing cucumbers. So I may update you guys on how these do, but chances are I won't. Hey guys, as always, make sure to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and of course, slam that notification bell. Now that I'm done going all morgue style on you, I'm just gonna apologize for how these last two videos have kind of been a bit fillerish. But you know, that's how anime goes, and I watch a lot of anime, so I'm just gonna say the anime's been influencing me. Anyway, the real reason is because I've been doing travel and stuff, but I do have a nice video that should be out next week.